Okay, good morning guys. This is Santos Capelan Jr. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button and click also the notification bell. Okay. Now, as I promised, I will be doing a series of BMS tutorial to help those engineering graduates or any technical course graduates who wishes to become a building management system engineer. Okay. Now, without further ado, let me uh, go to the details. Okay. Now, in my previous video, I, I gave you an idea how to become a BMS engineer. Okay. Today, so we will try to discuss the specific of how to become a BMS engineer. Okay. So first and foremost, you have to know the scope of work for a BMS engineer. Okay. So today I have in my screen the different scopes of a BMS engineer. Okay. So these scopes, you will be able to do this you will be able to do this, or I should say you can do the engineering of a BMS project. Okay. Now, how you are going to do this engineering works? Okay. Now, uh, there is an MEP company, mechanical electrical plumbing company, who has an on-hand project. Now, in this project, if it is a big project, basically there will be always a BMS for that project. Okay. So if you are a BMS engineer of a solution provider, you will be given a chance to do some tendering. Okay, so you will be invited to do the tender for the BMS project. Okay, so what you need to do, you will go there to that site and ask for the tender documents. Okay, so what are these tender documents? Okay, now standard documents, these are the project specification. Okay, now these project specifications composed of thousands of pages. Okay, so you will see the civil, architectural, structural, electrical, low-current system, mechanical, and plumbing. Okay, so project specification is very important for a BMS engineer. Okay, because in this specification you will be able to see your scope. Okay, so basically, you don't need to go to the civil works. Okay, so I mean to the civil specification, architectural and structural. Most likely, you will find all this BMS specification or requirements in electrical, low current system, mechanical, and plumbing. Okay, now this is a very big file. Uh, what we call this one, usually this file is in an Adobe format. Okay, so all you need to go to the electrical, read the electrical specification, read the low current system specification, the mechanical specification, and the plumbing. So as I said, these documents are big files, so you need to be patient, looking one by one the details for the BMS. Okay, now once you finish reading the specification, you can also look for the another document, tender document, which is the IFC or TFC drawings. Okay, so again, there are so many drawings, but you don't need to go one by one to all these drawings. All you need to do is look for electrical drawings, mechanical, and plumbing. Okay, then there is another document that you need to check also, the BOQ, bill of quantity. Okay, so in that document also you can see some of BMS requirements. Okay, so today I do hope you have an idea how are you going to engineer a BMS project by securing the tender documents. Okay, so tender documents, let me wrap it up. Tender documents are project specifications, IFC or TFC drawings, and bill of quantity or bill of materials. Okay, So see you in my next video to go one by one to discuss each scope as shown in this screen. Okay, so in my next video we will try to understand how we're going to do the BMS data point schedule. Okay, so for the time being, bye for now. And again, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and click also the notification bell. This is Santos Capellan Jr. wishing you a good day. Bye for now.